Well, in round 10 of the SANFL, it was perfectly set up. The hottest team in the league, Central District, having won 7 in a row, taking on the second hottest team, if you like, in the league, having won 3 in a row, Norwood. And in the opening quarter, Andrew, it was a game of two halves because Centrals were good early and then Norwood came back.
Yeah, look, it lived up to its expectations. It was a tough, hard contest, and they kept on at it. And as most of the time, the tackling was tough. It was a good old-fashioned game. The game really never broke open until late in the game, but early in the game, Central's really had a lot of opportunities to put some scoreboard pressure on Norwood. They didn't take those opportunities. Then late in the quarter, Norwood fell back. And in the second quarter, we see the highlights here, Norwood really asserted their ascendancy over the game and put some real scoreboard pressure. And that man on screen, Nathan Eagleton, he really came into the game strongly. And such as he's been renowned over his AFL career, kicks a long, booming goal.
It wasn't a high-scoring game by any means, but it was pretty much the best that the SANFL can offer. It was tough and it was tight, and only rarely were glimpses like this of really explosive play able to happen.
There was only individual brilliance that really made some goals during the day, but most of the time it was tough, hard, one-on-one, work inside, ball up after ball up. Both sides pride themselves on tough one-on-one footy. And it was just individual brilliance. Like you said, it's from Sam Rowe. He just plays on quickly. He's got a booming leg, kicks it from 45, goes through goalpost high. And at this stage of the game, Norwood had really taken control of it and really looked as though they're going to run away with it. And when Stewie Bound has 3 bounces that you see on screen and kicks a long goal, you think, well, it's all Norwood's day.
Well, Norwood had trailed by 15 points 20 minutes into the opening quarter. When Stewie Bound kicked that goal, they were 15 points up 5 minutes into the third term. Now, it was such a close contest. We see Jace Bode getting injured in that incident there, and Lee Spur kicked the goal, and what a massive comeback it was for Central's late to get within 1 point. So if we look at the quarter by quarters, it was 6 points at quarter time to Centrals, 9 to Norwood at half time. We thought at 22 points clear they had the game in their keeping at 3/4 time. They led by 14 points at the 21-minute mark of the last quarter, and they only just got there by 1 point in the end. If we go through the goal kickers for the afternoon, you'll see they're all singles throughout the game, and the crucial one really in the end was Nathan Eagleton's goal that we saw on the run that probably just kicked them enough clear Norwood in the end to survive such a stern test from the Bulldogs, who were uncharacteristic, I suppose, because of their injuries and the players in their side, uncharacteristically wasteful of the ball today.
Yeah, they certainly turned the footy over more than what you would expect. If we get a look at the stats there, it really evened up late in the game when the Centrals really got a real move on in the last quarter, and the inside 50s evened up. The interesting thing is a high number of marks. Norwood were very patient with the footy. The Dogs generally kicked the contest. Free kicks and centre breaks late in the game. It's where the Dogs got most of the momentum, and it nearly stole a victory over a Norwood side that deserved to win.
They did. They won by a point, and the ball was in the Central's forward line when the final siren went. What a match it was. It was Norwood by 1 point.